And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, "After this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year." Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. The pair up front, it's Giannis and Lopez. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. And for Miami, Butler and Crowder are in at the forward. The guard pair are Dragic and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Middleton, right wing. Bledsoe right side. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
You got to push Bledsoe away from the paint. Keep him on the perimeter. If you don't, this is what happens.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. Butler is screen on Bledsoe. Butler in the corner. Off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Matthews passes to Bledsoe. Crafty move. Robinson pulls it in. Outside Dragic. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bledsoe. The pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Bledsoe outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you know these guys love answering back with a 3 of their own. Tit for tat or tay-to-tay. These guys love a duel.
Now here's Dragic. Butler on the way. To the left wing. Deep 2 from Robinson. The rebound by the Bucks.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Lopez, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Miami.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Bledsoe. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Dragic. Outside Butler. And here's Dragic. Inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And tremendous fundamentals from Dragic, running the pick and roll to perfection.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bledsoe looking around. Passes it to Middleton. Over Butler. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Right side Robinson. From 12 feet out. And another basket for Miami. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Poke loose. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Out to the wing. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Drains the wing trade. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Matthews against Robinson. Back to Matthews. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they get it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Dragic with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Up top Bledsoe. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. Good on the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Dishes it to Olynyk. Just his first attempt. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Lopez, a screen on Iguodala. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hero passes to Olynyk. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Driving inside. Iguodala finds Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Miami trailing. Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Olynyk kicks to Dragic. Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Just 4 to shoot. That's slammed in by Jones.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's DiVincenzo. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bucks lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
And both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Dragic the pass to Hero. 46 seconds left to play in the first. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. DiVincenzo passes to Hill. Misses the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 2. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Outside Hill. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better. I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually and just win the whole thing.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The talented front court pair is Giannis and Middleton. Bledsoe is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And here's Middleton after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Bledsoe. Takes a 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Iguodala. Milwaukee with the rebound. Williams looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Korver. Bucks passing it around. Outside Williams. The fader. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hero passes to Iguodala. Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Giannis with it. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. a sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now Williams. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Robinson's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. Now, here is Robinson. He has 5. Here's Hero. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot by Crowder, no good. Bucks trail by 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Hero, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee the rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Lopez is a legit footer, 7-footer that is, and he knows exactly how to use his body to grab a board. He's like a big sequoia anchored in the paint.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Hill looking it over. Ilyasova, screen on Dragic. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Hill.
And Hill is cash money from the mid-range area. You can't let him feel at ease pulling up from there. Got to make him uncomfortable.
Pass to Adebayo. And the pass to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Back to Dragic. Driving to the basket. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
What balance there from Dragic. He's terrific at fending off the defense and focusing on the rim.
Now here is Hill. In deep. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:06 left in the first half. Outside Dragic. Adebayo with a screen for Dragic. Shoots from 12. That one goes. Counted. Dragic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score. Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Heat have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Dragic looking for an opening. Adebayo with the screen on him. Shot clock at 5. No good from Dragic. Connaughton kicks to Hill. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting in.
There's only 3 of us.
Well, and the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between the teams in terms of points off the bench, and that could be a big factor in close games. When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Oh, hold on. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the 3. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the 3. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Inside, they've got Crowder and Adebayo. Out on the perimeter, it's Robinson and Butler. And it's Dragic into the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
Here's Giannis. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And here's Giannis. 7 points in the game. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, here's Butler. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Dragic, the 8-footer, and another basket for Miami.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Middleton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Robinson finds Dragic. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Matthews. Giannis outside. Matthews sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. For 3, Bledsoe. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And Bledsoe most of the time has the ball in his hands and wants to drive it. But that time, showing you he's ready to catch and shoot, too.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Here's Butler. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Butler against Matthews. And blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
A different look for Miami. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis or LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Iguodala against Giannis. Fades away. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Hero passes to Adebayo. Bounce pass from Iguodala. Floats it up for Iguodala. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
No good from Bledsoe. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Hero. Five on the clock. Butler in the corner. Here's Adebayo. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now a 7-point Miami lead. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Miami grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. It's Crowder on the wing. Passes it to Hero. Outside Butler. And the rejection by Giannis.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The Heat leading by 7. Butler dishes to Iguodala. Back to Butler. Adebayo with the screen on DiVincenzo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him. And he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
Now here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Middleton up top. He's covered by Iguodala. And the rejection by Iguodala. And he gets it back. Trying to end the drought. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Hero. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat to the left side wing. Outside Butler. Crowder sets a screen for Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero from outside off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's DiVincenzo. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Heat. Crowder's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Hero passes to Iguodala. Butler deciding where to go with it. And there's the drive. Adebayo finds Butler. Over Middleton. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Giannis. Fades. Rejected by Crowder. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after this word. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks trail by 11. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Matthews out there with George Hill. And it's Korver in at the 3. Now here is Hill. Butler with the ball. Outside, Jones. Now Butler. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Butler.
Hey, got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Now here's Matthews. Dragic against Hill. Outside Butler. Six to shoot. Olynyk, a screen on Korver. Here's Butler. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Heat lead by 15.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
A couple of things that make Ilyasova so unique are his quickness and shooting ability at 6'10".
Outside for Robinson from past the arc. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Hill finds Matthews. It's back to Hill. Pass to Ilyasova. Korver with it. And the shot goes in.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Dragic, the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. And he drives in. They get the rebound. He kicks to Olynyk. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Outside Matthews. To the middle. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ilyasova.
Really starting to come into play now is the mindset of Ilyasova inside, using every inch of his wingspan to get these shots up and in.
Now, here is Robinson. Kicks to Butler. Olynyk, a screen on Korver. Butler attacking.
You know, that's why you got to step in front of Butler. You can't give him a lane to the bucket. I mean, once he has one, you're pretty much done.
Now the pass to Korver. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Defended by Butler. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Dragic against Hill. Dragic against the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here is Hill. The kick out to Lopez. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, and it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Crowder comes in for Jones. The Bucks also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for George Hill. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
All right, thank you, David.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Bledsoe, and he banks in the layup.
And you know what? I like the tough-mindedness of Bledsoe. I mean, it's never easy trying to keep him under control, especially when he's driving the ball.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Passes it to Robinson. From deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Matthews gets it to go.
Man, what razor-sharp focus by Matthews. Not letting the defense distract him or bother him. He's awesome at knocking down these shots.
Now here's Butler. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here is Bledsoe after the Heat pick up 2. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Bledsoe against Dragic. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Dragic. Outside Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Dragic against Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Now, here's Dragic. Outside Butler to the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Yep, it counts. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Dragic. Dragic with a screen for Robinson. Now here's Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Bledsoe against Dragic. It's Crowder on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Heat lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. He takes it in. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Outside Dragic. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
You know, really hard to corral Bledsoe when he's playing with that unbridled energy. He's understated, but always aggressive.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Butler against Middleton. Down low, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. 23 seconds left in the game. 23 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Bledsoe against Dragic. Back to Giannis. Shoots the 3. Cranes it from downtown.
And, you know, you see the touch from deep. Antetokounmpo. Now he just needs to make it a more consistent part of his game.
now we've got the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
No good from Bledsoe. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.